let's get some other stuff going. For the most part, we normally don't have all these viewers on. I mean, I know we're a small show. Boston champs. Josh McDaniels completely fucked over Mac Jones yesterday. You're not wrong there, Boston. You're not wrong. Hey, man, if we want to talk about sports, we'll talk about that too. Because you know what? One of the other articles I wrote about today was like, how much fucking food did they fucking give out at sports games? Because Josh McDaniels, you know what? Fuck Josh McDaniels, okay? I'm going to say this right now. Everybody's like, oh, why would you say that? You know, they're the same people who are like, I can't believe you still like Brady. Hey, man, I grew up through the fucking Bledsoe years, okay? Where he was like the number one draft pick, and then he fucked us with no wins and no Super Bowls. And then this fucking guy comes out of nowhere, this baby-faced kid with this huge divot in his chin. And let me tell you something, I was not a Brady believer, all right? For a while, all right? I thought the first two Super Bowl wins we got were flukes. I thought if it wasn't for, Vinatieri at the time, making those field goals, we definitely want to win. Any New England fan that turns on Brady and fuck off. Yeah. I mean, this is what New England does. You know, I mean, I can't hate on it, but I fucking love the guy, all right? My only thing is, if this year he wins another Super Bowl, I think he's done enough. He's done enough. He's done enough for the game of football. He's done enough for himself, his family, all the fans. Just do us a favor. Hang it up. And let some of this new blood get in there, right? Because it's like that fear. And now I have to watch multiple teams, and my anxiety should only be up for one team and not multiple teams, okay? I already have a heart condition because I'm fat, okay? I could go at any time, and now I got to worry about this. Did you know that, I assume most people have gone to the games, right? And when you go to these games, you pretty much, what you do is you tailgate. Now, I did not know that the smartest thing to do is to tailgate. And if you go to any of these tailgating parties, mostly everybody's super cool. I actually watched a guy who comes to these tailgates, right? He doesn't go for Boston. It's somebody else. Some other team who will remain nameless because I don't care enough about their team. And he makes his own pizzas, right? Every year, he'll bring like, I want to say, he said 20 to 25 of his own sauce, his own dough, right? Just some cheeses. He brings this ghetto-looking brick oven, right? And just cooks up pizzas for people, right? He'll like make them, they're like 6 inches, slices them 4 ways, gives everybody a slice until he doesn't have any. Sometimes he just gives them all away and doesn't even eat any himself. And that's some good shit. Because I would rather sit in a parking lot and hang out with people, all right, and not pay $15, $20 for a fucking popcorn dog. Maybe for the beer. You know you're going to pay for that beer, right? I also, so I do get most of my sports stuff, and you've heard it a million times from Pat McAfee. Pat McAfee's the man. One of my favorite videos was this Karen at what game was it? I want to say it was at a Steelers game, right? And this woman got her fucking boyfriend or date, got him his ass whooped, right? Because she just would not shut up. She hits this other guy, right? And thankfully other people took a video of this. I kind of like, hold on a second. You know what? Let's just minimize this. See if I can find it on the. No, I can't do that. It's probably gonna be. All right, yeah, we're not big enough to put that on there. But I'll tell you the story. She's talking mad shit. All right, these people are trying to enjoy the game. She comes out, starts yelling at some guy behind her. These people are videotaping the whole thing, and she slaps him. And you just look it up on YouTube. It's on YouTube, right? And this guy has got all the restraint in the world and does not hit her back. And I don't know if I would have that kind of power to not, like, you get hit, you're in public, people are watching. You know, it's just it's an ego thing. I never would say on the way, you fucking asshole. Yeah, on the way, my ass. It'll probably be here in 20 minutes. You better have my fucking food, okay? You better have some fucking food for me. Sack of shit. So then she starts yelling at the guy that she's with. Now, no one knows if it's her boyfriend or husband or what. Maybe it's just some D-bag who she forced to take her to the game, right? She starts yelling at him, right, to get up. She's like slapping him, get up and defend me, right? And he's like, ugh. And then the hands start flying, and the guy who went with this Karen just got knocked the fuck out. He just got slapped around, right? And then she starts yelling at him to sit down. And then she's like calling security, and she's like trying to like blow up this guy's spot. And you know what happens? The people behind taking the video are like, hey, we have the whole thing on fucking tape. She hit this guy first. And I would like to say that Karen got justice. She was kicked out of the game. The guy she went with got knocked out. So I feel bad for that guy. Not only for getting knocked out, not only for getting pulled into a situation he probably didn't want to be in. All right? But I really feel bad because, man, I hate to say it, that girl was not, she's not hot enough to be a Karen. I know that sounds sexist, and it really does. And I don't mean it sound that way, but, you know, I could understand if she was like, you know, a 20 out of 10, right? She was like a 6, 7, you know. Not that I'm a good judge on women. I think any woman who talks to me is a 10, honestly. So don't listen to me. Look at this guy. Look at this Kate. Look at all this bullshit I had to spew out for this pre-show. Okay. Yeah, so speaking on sports, I did look up that they spend a ridiculous amount of Boston champs. Any New England fan that turns on Brady, fuck off. Yeah. Yeah. Do you know how much money they put in catering? It's a ridiculous amount. It's a ridiculous amount. Do you know what these guys, like, seriously, like, in catering, like, these guys are unsung heroes. We talk about unsung heroes that are in the restaurant business. The guys that do these catering jobs and stuff like that are unsung heroes, too. You have about so many players. These guys will sit there, and depending on their dietary needs and what they're supposed to be focused on, will end up making multiple, like, 4 or 5 different, like, protein shakes and put them in the fridge. They put their names on it, right? And just different parts of the day. They do that for every player, whether you're playing or not. All right. They also make specialized meals. Again, depending on what the doctor says that they need. You know, depending on what, like, kind of diets are on. If they're looking to carb up, if they need to lose weight or whatever. What's going to help them better, you know, move. And I'm like, how much money is this? And you're looking at anywhere between 25 to 35 grand, right? A week, just on these guys, right? And you'd think that they'd be excited when they get cut. But, you know, this is just some crazy shit that they do. So for my hands out, I'd like to give a shout out to all the catering people that do all these sports events who ride around with these guys that are unsung heroes, all right? Also, the people in the stands that sit there and hand out the sodas, you know, the hot dogs, all that bullshit, who get yelled at, you know, who get money thrown at them. They shouldn't be treated like that. I don't know. I went to a Red Sox game, and the girl I went to was really drunk, and my friend and I called for popcorn, and motherfucker hit her in the head with a popcorn bag. Oh. Hello?
Live right now?
Yeah. I mean, I said 9:30. We said 9:30, so I had to do something until you got here, right?
I like it. I was like, wait a minute. I flipped it open. I go,
Yeah.
okay.
Kate's like in the chat. She stayed up late for this because she's trying to support. We got a Boston champs who joined in because we were talking about sports and how we got fucked yesterday on that game. And we did. We got fucked yesterday on that game.
That's right.
Yeah, we did. Are you in the back?
I will be there in 13 seconds.
So no?
No, I'll be there. I'm turning the corner now.
So no. All right. Why don't you call me when I have to actually get my fat ass up and open the back door for you?
You're live, and this would be exciting.
What? This isn't live, because if you're 13 seconds away, I got to get up, leave the screen for 13 seconds, and then Kate will probably fall asleep as with everybody else at this time. This is
not fall. How dare they? So
Yeah.
we can get started on those reviews right away.
Yeah. Well, you're gonna have to do all the talking. 365. Yeah, she's pissed. She put an emote of the middle finger and told you to hurry up.
Yeah, I don't blame her, honestly. I don't blame her.
You better have my rice.
That's more complicated.
You piece of shit. I asked you to do one thing. I set up this whole thing anticipating some magic rice, and you're not even bringing it.
I magically wasn't trying to get the hell out of there. I was magically falls like shit. This mask is killing me. I can't smell food any goddamn more. I got to go.
Yeah, you're gonna have to go. Well, hurry up.
Shit.
Hurry up. Are you here? Did you park?
You can hit the door now.
All right, I'm coming.
All right.
Folks, we'll be right back.